Hey dolls, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Thank you for clicking this link wherever you saw it, wherever you heard about this channel. Thank you for joining us. And if you have not subscribed, make it official. Join the hashtag Sister Squad by clicking the red subscribe button. And while we're clicking and clicking, click the thumb button and give this video a like. As you can see from the title today, I just want to chit chat sister to sister. I'm putting on my big sister hat and we're just gonna have a little bit of a chit chat. And I'm not an expert, I'm not a professional, but this is just my own opinion on this particular topic. And yeah, let's just address it. So welcome. So today I just want to chit chat about a topic that women talk about all the time. I know when I'm gathered with my friends, it becomes I mean, we don't have a whole full-blown conversation on anything and not include this particular topic, and that is cheating. And today I just want to talk about it in the context of men cheating on us cheating on them cheating on us. But yeah, I just want to talk about it and how I've personally experienced cheating, how it's affected me, and yeah, just basically unpacking that topic as a whole from a girl's perspective. So I just want to start with what every girl needs to know when it comes to the issue of cheating. Okay, this is not expert, these are not facts. Okay, I'm not saying that I'm Dr. Phil or whatever, but this is what I've observed, and this is also what I have heard from men around me. Because the reason why I decided to do this video is because I've been having quite a few conversations with my colleagues who are mostly male, and they've been talking a whole lot about how they cheat on their partners, their wives, their girlfriends. And I was like, you know, and when I inquire about why and how and all of that, the answers just leave me baffled. And it has led me to come to this conclusion that, number one, men don't cheat because of you. If your partner cheated on you, it's not because of you. It's simply because he can. Period. Okay? I feel that 99% of the time men cheat simply because they are able to, simply because there's another girl who's willing to give him an opportunity to date him, there's another girl who's willing to sleep with him, there's another girl who's willing to spend time with him. That's simply it. It has nothing to do, most of the time it has nothing to do with you as his girlfriend. It doesn't mean that you're slacking, it doesn't mean that you're not that pretty, it doesn't mean that he doesn't love you, simply just because they can. I think men are just slaves to their flesh. Yeah, I wonder when it comes to men become stupid. I feel like they lose all their senses and they just become dummies. So you need to understand that it's not because of you, because I think a lot of women, when a partner cheats, especially on the first incident or the first time that you ever get cheated on, you're like, but what did I do to you? What did I do to deserve this? What did I do? You didn't do anything, sister girl. He cheated because he just can. Number two, you could not have prevented him from cheating on you. No. I hear some women are still on the tip with, yeah, if you do it like this in bed, if you bring him his plates on a tray, if you always look good and your brows are on fleek, if you do what he says, if you respect him, he'll never cheat on you. I know some impeccable wives. I know some amazing girlfriend. Heck, I think I'm an amazing girlfriend. And I've still been cheated on. So girl, you cannot prevent it. If a man wants to cheat, he will cheat. Gayton McKenzie, in his book, The Uncomfortable Truth, one of my favorite books because truth. And it was really uncomfortable. He says that a man cannot be stolen, okay? A girl can never ever steal your man unless she dabbles in witchcraft, and then there's a high chance that she's probably able to do it. But a man cannot be stolen. A man that is taken by another woman simply wanted to leave. So you cannot prevent it from happening, and you cannot say that another woman stole your man. Your man left you. unfortunately. Number 3, you need to know that if you have a partner and he cheats on you, you have very, very few options. One of them being you can forgive him and try to work it out. And give him another chance. Number 2, you can leave. Okay? I think those are the only options, honestly, on my opinion. Other women will say cheat back, other women will say give him probation or whatever the case is. But you need to understand that if you forgive him, you need to forgive him wholeheartedly. And that is unbelievably difficult to do because your trust is broken. You will never really look at him the same. And it's one of the hardest things really to do. Is to forgive your partner for cheating, especially depending on the manner that they cheated, because there's very, very many ways. There are plenty of ways that a man can cheat. Some men cheat physically, some men cheat physically and emotionally, some men cheat emotionally. You know, there's guys who will cheat on their women by maybe buying a prostitute or taking a girl from the club, one night stand, booking a hotel. And there's men who have a full-blown relationship with somebody else, and you're like, you know. So you need to understand that you either forgive him and forgive him wholeheartedly, but if he deserves it, obviously, I mean, that's up to you to gauge. And secondly, you leave and you don't turn back. Then you need to know that if he cheated on you once, he's most likely to cheat again. And it's as I say it, there's a pain here. There's a pain because I've also experienced that where I forgave a partner for cheating and he cheated again, and he cheated again, and he cheated again. So if you're going to stay with the cheater, you need to keep an open mind and sort of believe and understand that he might probably do it again. I personally am naive in the sense that I believe that people can change. But when it comes to this topic, it's really, really difficult. There's a very, very low success rate as far as change and reformation goes when it comes to a serial cheater. So yeah, just be aware that he probably will do it again. And then you need to know that it will take quite some time to heal. Whether you forgive him and stay in the relationship or you leave him, either way, it will take some time to heal. And brings me to my next portion, which I want to discuss the effect that it has on your life or your well-being when you've experienced infidelity from someone that you really love. Number 1, it affects your self-esteem. Maybe you are better than me in the sense that you've been cheated on and you never second-guessed yourself. Kudos to you, sister girl. You are a mbogoto. You are a rock. But for me personally, I know that when I was cheated on, it affected my self-esteem because I was like, Kanti, what's wrong with me? You know, am I incomplete? Is there something that I'm missing that she has? Is there something that I'm missing that he's longing for? You know, it affected me in that sense. And that's what men don't understand, that it's really traumatic for us. It's more than just breaking my trust. It's just violating me in ways that I can't even articulate. You know, it also creates fear and doubt. If you decide to forgive a partner that cheated on you and you stay in the relationship, you are constantly on the edge of your seat, wondering when is he gonna do it again? If you live with him, if it's your husband, for instance, when he leaves the house, you're like, is he coming back? Is he going to see her again? Has he got a new side chick? Has he got a new somebody that is creeping with? And it makes you doubt if he ever even loved you, you know? And you doubt everything that he does, everything that he says, and you're like, what you gonna lie about today? I wonder. It also creates hate. I know personally, I had an experience where I got cheated on and the person cheated with someone that I knew. And it instantly made me hate that person. Until this day, and to this day, I still pray to God. I put my hand on my heart and I'm like, Lord, heal my heart, because I don't have the same kind of hate for the guy, but I have so much hate for the girl. And that's how toxic experiencing cheating is, because you get you feelings that are just unnatural to you. I've never ever hated anyone in my life until I got cheated on, and I was like, but girl, are you serious? And my heart just turned black, you know what I mean? So it creates hate. Suddenly you hate certain people, especially if you know who the person was cheating with. You suddenly hate his friends because obviously they knew that he was cheating on you. You suddenly hate your life. It creates this negativity, man, that nobody really needs, you know what I mean? It also affects your trust, your ability to trust people. Suddenly you have trust issues. And even if you've left a partner that cheated on you, when you move on to a new partner, you start having this you start having reservations, you know. You don't want to go fully in because you're wondering, is he going to do what Johnny did to me? You know, is he trustworthy? Is he worth going all in or going all out for? It creates just that so much negativity. And it also affects the quality of your relationships. If you decide to stay with the person that cheated on you, you begin to just not enjoy the relationship as much as you should, you know, because you start being this person who's scared to express openly that you're in love. You know, I know personally for me, when I was disappointed by someone whom I was very public about, it was very hard for me to heal from that because I had been so expressive and been so open about how much I loved this person, and this person went and disappointed me, and I was like, but you know, and it had me thinking, next time I'm in a relationship again, I will never ever post a guy, you know. And I'm not that type of person, you know. I am really not that type of person. I'm the type of person that posts. If I'm happy, I'm gonna post, you know what I mean? But it makes you that sort of like broken trust, and that broken it just affects you in a way that you don't enjoy fully as much as you really should. And then it changes the way that you view relationships. You know, you look at a guy and you're like, hey, I'm no longer committing fully to this to relationships anymore. Like right now, go Twitter, go trend because everyone is sharing how toxic they were in relationships, or what toxic traits their partners had, or what trauma their partners put them through, and hashtag why again. But it really does change your view of relationships in general. I mean, if you had asked me 5 years ago, even 3 years ago, if I wanted to get married, I would have been like, hell yeah, girl, I can't wait for my wedding day, I can't wait to meet my husband and all of that. But if you ask me today, I'm like, well, if God you know, that's I've really changed the way that I view relationships, and it makes me sad sometimes when I think about it, because honestly, I used to be such a sucker for love, and now I'm just very reserved when it comes to being fully into a relationship. And it leaves you with emotional scars, you know. You're like, but he cheated with so and so, you know. Is it because I'm dark-skinned and she's light-skinned? He cheated with so and so. Is it because she has a car and a house, and I still live at home? You know, he cheated on me multiple times. Could I never satisfy him? Will I ever satisfy anyone else? You know? And if you don't really have a strong self-love, cheating will finish you off. So if you're really gonna get into a relationship, if you've never been in a serious relationship and you're watching this, I urge you to have a strong sense of self, to have an identity, to know your worth, to not settle, and to love yourself more than anything, and prioritize yourself even in the relationship. I mean, I feel bad for saying this because I've always been this person who thought it's very important to prioritize your partner in everything that you do. But I've come to realize that prioritizing yourself is really the game changer in the society that we live in. And lastly, the effects of cheating. It makes you compromise. You compromise on your worth, you compromise on your values, you compromise on your morals, and you end up settling for less than what you deserve. Guys, I'm not saying this because I'm Peter's Goff or I know better or whatever. But honestly, the scars, the trauma that cheating brings to a person can really, really change their view of life in general. You know, had you asked me 2 years ago, would you ever let a man cheat on you more than twice or more than once? I would have been like, hell no, hell no, hell no. But I've let it happen, you know. And I didn't let it happen because I'm stupid. I let it happen because I was in love and I was hopeful. And I thought, Wuti, you know what, let me give this person a chance. I've honestly also betrayed someone in my life, in my past, when I was younger and naive. And I saw the pain in this person's eyes, and I thought to myself, I will never ever ever betray someone like that again. So and I knew at the time how much I wanted to be forgiven. So you take that type of mentality into your next relationship, and people disappoint you and you're like, but I also disappointed so and I would have loved to be forgiven, so let me forgive this person as well. And then you end up compromising. Next thing you know, you're in a toxic relationship for not 6 years, you've got 2 children, you can't get out, or you feel like you can't get out. By the way, you can always get out, but it just makes you compromise so much of yourself and so much of your value and so much of your worth for that. And I'm not going to give any advice because I am definitely the last person to give advice, but I just wanted to share, and I wanted to strike a conversation on this topic because so many of us go through it. You know, I've seen a whole lot of females in my life go through it, and I've seen them carry the scars and hide the scars and smile. You know, Tamia says I smile and I act like everything's okay, and a lot of us do that. But I wish men really understood the trauma that we go through when they cheat on us, and I wish that we had the strength to do the same to them, but we're honestly not that type of people. We're not that type of breed. It really doesn't come naturally to us. It's really, really difficult. And if you're a sister and you're like a serial cheater and you're capable and you haven't gone caught, kudos to you, girl. You're doing amazing, sweetie. But yeah, it was just me chit-chatting and just expressing my opinions and my observations and my thoughts on this particular topic. I'm no expert, like I said, but this is my opinion and my experience, and I hope that we all find people who don't make us feel less than, and we all find people who, if they've made mistakes and hurt us before, they work their butts off to win us back and to do better than they did before. And I hope that we all find happiness and peace and love, because honestly, you can't have a relationship without peace, trust, and love. So yeah, man, I wish you all the best, sister girls. This was just me ranting. If you have not subscribed, please do subscribe. I love you. Take care of yourselves.